Yes, 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 yes. I'm clapping for you. Yes, I'm clapping for you. I'm clapping for. Oh, I'm clapping for you, man. Thank God for you. I'm clapping for you, man. I'm excited for you. Yes, I'm clapping for you because you made it, man. Oh, yes, you're wondering, but John, why are you clapping for me? I'm clapping for you because you made it to the second half of this year. Bravo to you, sister. Bravo to you, brother. Oh, I'm excited for you. So many of us enter this year. One by one, people drop off. One by one. It's like on a Broadway. One by one, people met the exit and they got off, but you made it to the end of the first half. And we just crossed over to the second half. That's what I'm excited. That's what I'm clapping for you, man. You made it. You made it, man. Hat off to you, man. Yes, you made it. And I'm excited because you made it. Because if you are watching this video today, it means you made it to the second half of this year. And we are in the second half of this. It is halftime. It's halftime. That's why I want to talk to you about substitution today. Today, talking about substituting in the halftime. And you are the life coach of your life. You know, let me first of all tell you that there's a program, The Mind with John, and I'm John on The Mind. And all we try to do on this program is to dine with you. And that is to detoxify your mind of negativities. Inspire your thoughts, motivate your spirit, and empower your action. And if there's anything that I really want to do today is to empower your action in the second half of this year, the second half of your life in this year. I'm excited for you. And I'm here to just redirect your mind from the negativities of life. Oh, yes, we all have negativities, man. We all have negative stuff stuck in our mind, telling us things that we are unable to do, diminishing our capability and potential. I'm here to just talk to you today about halftime. You know, major games like basketball, football, soccer, they all have halftime. And when the game starts, the coach put in what he thinks is his best players. But then good coaches will keep some good players on the side. And at a certain time, when they realize that it's strategy time, at halftime, when they go into the ballroom or into backstage, and they look at the game and they begin to substitute, because they fight about every game is that whatever is done in the first half can be undone in the second half. So if you have been led in the first half of the game, you can undo. If someone scored 2 goals in the first half, you can undo that 2 goals with 3 goals in the second half. If you have scored 3 goals in the first half, someone can undo. So when you come, you got to redesign your strategy. And that's what I'm here to tell you about, redesign your strategy for this second half. I want to say happy new month to you. And I want to remind you that we are in the second half of this year. It's time for you to take a retrospective look at your first half. Oh, that's what good coaches does. And I start by to tell you that you are the coach of your life. You are the coach of your destination. You are the coach of your future. You determine. Oh, yes. We are in a game called life. And no one can coach you better than you yourself. So, Coach J, you are the Coach J of your life. So I just want to talk to you a little bit, Coach J. I'm not coaching you. I'm just here to motivate you, man. To give you some courage. to let you know that this second half of your life, it is time to substitute some stuff in your life. Or it's time to substitute mediocrity with prosperity. It's time to substitute narrow-mindedness. It's time to substitute fear with faith in your life. It's time to substitute doubt. A doubtfulness, man. It's time to substitute that I am not capable to I am capable. I am not able to do this to I am able to do something. Because the last time I checked, if you are a Christian, even if you are not a Christian, the Bible says that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you. And the good thing is that God does not put time on the time that you can do all things. He left it with you to decide. And I start by to tell you today that you can do all things, man. You can do all things. You see, we are in the second half of this year. It's time to redouble your effort. Look at your life. Look at the game. How have you played the first half of this year? How did you play? Did you play it well? Are you sitting on a solid ground? Or are you sitting on sinking sand? Are you sitting on sinking sand? There is time to build a solid ground to stand on. And I start by today. I'm not going to take much of your time, but I just want to wish you a happy new month. A happy second half of this year. I'm talking about this year. First half is gone, ain't coming back. So it's time for you to look at your first half. What are those things that you did that you are not happy with? How did you play first half of this year? How did you play well? Can you boast of your performance in the first half? If they didn't play well, it's time to analyze and make some substitution. It's substitution time in your goal for your life, your destination, your focus. It's time to focus and see where you can replace lack of determination with determination. You see, determination is a goal scorer, man. Yeah, determination is a basketball. It's a basketball shooter, man. It's time to replace lack of focus with focus. Yeah, it's time to replace weakness with strength. It's time to replace lack of action with action. I say it's substitution time in your life. It's time to substitute, to look at your life, retrospect on this year, the past 6 months. What did you do well? You know, bring it along to the second half. And those things that you did not do well, it's time to substitute them. It's time to replace them. It's time to replace hate with love. A distraction with attraction. Yes. Take it this from there. It's time to replace lack of focus with focus. It's time to replace those things that are holding you down. The distraction, the lack of action, lack of focus. It's time to get them out of your life. It's time to get them out of your game, man. You are your own coach, man. You are your own coach. It's time to look at them in the face and say, look, man, thank you for the time being, but this second half, I'm taking focus with me, not you, this lack of focus. I'm taking action with me. I'm taking distraction. You kept me down in this first half of this year. I'm leaving you right here. I'm leaving you right here in the month of June. Beginning this July, I'm moving forward with focus. Focus gonna be my midfielder, man. Oh yeah, focus gonna be my midfielder. You know, I'm gonna take action as my defense. Yeah, I'm going to take action as my defense. You got to get focused, man. You got to take action and get focused, man. It's time. So I just came this afternoon, this morning, this evening, whatever time it is at your end. I'm excited for you. I am excited that you made it, because so many of us entered this year in January, and by the time we got in February, some people took an exit from this world. I mean, they died. So, I'm talking about death, they exited this world. When we got to February, some exited. Some exited. And if you have somebody who exited this role, on this role, I sympathize with you, man. I sympathize with you as a friend. It's hard to lose some family members, man. But it's your time to continue on this journey. And if God gave you the opportunity to continue on this journey, distraction will not make you focus. So you got to get rid of those things that have kept you down, hold you down from achieving your goal. Guess what? Your destination has not changed. Oh, yeah, the goal you have for this year, it has not changed. It is still there, but what keeping you or holding you or slowing you down are those things that you need to get rid of. The distraction, lack of focus, lack of action. You got to get rid of them. You got to let them know that, they didn't perform well. You see, as a coach, you got to look at your play and tell them, look, man, this game, you are not doing well. I'm setting you down. I used to look at men like Phil Jackson, man, a good coach. Sometimes he will bench Shaq O'Neal, he will bench him at the end of the game. And I was wondering why. That is your best player. He will bench him, man. Because he realized that there are certain part of the game when you reach, man, you need certain players, man. It's time to tell distraction, man. I'm tired, man. It's time to go sit down. Go in the dressing room. Watch the game from the bench. Lack of focus. Watch the game from the bench. It's time to bring in focus in your life. It's time to bring determination into this second half of your life. It's time to bring in love instead of hate. It's time to bring in, I can do all things through Christ into this game. All your time has come. It's time to make your substitution, man. And as a good coach, man, you got to look at the game. You see, it's about winning. Every game is about winning. It's not about who can play the best. It's about winning, man. It's time to bring your winners in, your winning mindset, or your focused mindset, or your motivation. It's time, man. And I know time is fast spent, but I just came to you today to tell you, man, the time has come, man. Don't change your destination. No, your destination is not your problem. Your goal is not your problem. Starting your business is not your problem. Find your new job is not a problem. Your problem is your focus, your mindset. Are you able to? Don't let nobody tell you ain't able to, man. I don't have the contact. It's time to substitute that mindset that I don't have the contact. I ain't able to do this. I ain't got the money. No, it's time to substitute and to say, look, man, I can get the money. I can start that business. I can quit this job and find a better job. I can be a supervisor. I can be a leader. I'm tired of being a follower. I'm tired of being pushed around. The time has come in my life. This is the second half of my life. I got to take it in my hands. Like a bird in my hands. I got to decide whether I live or die. I know that if I take it in my hand, I can decide what happened to it. So you got to take this second half of your life into your hands and decide what you want to do with it. It's time to move on. It's time to get focused. It's time to have that mindset. I'm tired of people pushing me around from one end to the other. It's time for me to push myself around. So I start by this today, the second half of this year. I want to wish you a happy new month, man. And this month is the beginning of good things in your life. This month is the beginning of good things. This is the beginning of the second half. So you got to get into this game, this second half, like you want to win. You see, you got to get in the game that when your opponents see the players that you have substituted, just looking at the Maradonas, look at the Kobe Bryant, looking at the LeBron James that you have brought into the game, they got to quit. They got to quit just by who you substitute. So I start by to tell you, it's time to substitute. It's time to bring in focus, bring in determination, bring in action. It's time for you to bring in those good players in your life that will take you to the end of your journey. Because the last time I checked, your destination is stay there, man. Do not give up on your destination. The problem is not your destination. The problem is the players that are playing in your life. It's time to substitute, man. It's substitution time in your life. It's substitution time. This second half of this year, second half of your life this year. You got to call a shot, man. You got to call a shot. You are the coach of your life. Koje, I'm talking to you, Koje. Yes, I'm talking to you, Koje. Yes, it's your time to make that decision. Once again, there's a program, The Mind with John. And I'm John, you're on The Mind. All I'm trying to do to you, to help you this second half of your life, is to detoxify your mind of the negativities. Inspire your thoughts. Motivate your spirit. And if there's anything that I really want to do for you today, is to empower your action. That means for you to take an action in your life this year, this second half, that will help to hasten you to your dream. That will help to hasten you to your destination. Because your destination is there, it's not going nowhere. It's waiting for you. It's looking around and saying, is he coming? Is she coming? When is he coming? Yes, it's there waiting on you. So you got to hasten to your destination. Take care. God bless, man. I love you. God love you. I pray that this second half of the year be the best half of this year in your life. Take care. God bless. Have a wonderful time. Have a wonderful second half. Have a wonderful new month. God bless.